place. Herky always enjoying springtime in Iowa City. As for Kirk Ferentz, I love it today. He went with the shorts, a little bit casual. Of course, didn't really have to worry about the health of C.J. Beathard because he didn't play in this game, still nursing that shoulder injury. Instead, it was quarterbacks Drew Cook and Tyler Wiegers. First, Cook, the redshirt freshman, escaping from pressure and running for 15 yards, and then showing he has an arm to go along with those legs. Cook to Connor Kane in the end zone, perfectly thrown touchdown ball. That goes 25 yards. And so the gauntlet has been thrown down. Tyler Wiegers, your turn. Wiegers, quick release, finding Riley McCarron right there for a first down. Dare I say a Beathard-like completion. And then it's Akram Wadley putting it on spin cycle to pick up about 10 yards. Here's a guy who should be fairly rested, had some big games last year, but they had so many different running backs coming in. And here's another one. Redshirt frosh Eric Graham, who simply sat and watched a year ago, hopefully watched and learned as well, steps out just before getting to the end zone. And Tyler Wiegers will learn this as well. The one guy in the defensive backfield you don't want to pick on is Desmond King, because he picks off just about anybody. Great interception by King, who led the nation in that category a year ago. Told you Kirk Ferentz was awfully relaxed and casual, cool as a cucumber. He always is. Proof positive, his post-game interview with Allison Hayes.
All right, Coach Ferentz, spring football now come to a close. How would you assess this team and how they worked through the spring?
I think we made progress. We had a couple guys that were out due to injury, that type of thing, but that's typical in spring practice. Unfortunately, nothing major. So we made progress during the course of spring. It's 15 days. It's never quite pretty. Certainly today was an illustration of that. But I think a lot of good learning, a lot of good situations for our guys to learn from, and hopefully we can carry forward this summer.
Well, of course, you brought it up, but injuries, we did not see C.J. Beathard today. Just what would you assess for him?
He got bumped in practice midweek on Wednesday, so it's a bruise right now. And good news is he'll be back shortly. Good news is, too, we weren't playing a real game today, so that would have been a little bit dicey. But he's doing good, had a good spring. We're really eager to get him back on the field.
What would you say are maybe the biggest changes that you feel like you'd like to see from last season as you work through the spring, as you get set now for fall ball?
Well, nothing major. I think the biggest thing, we graduated 21 outstanding seniors. And anytime you have a good football team, typically you have a good senior class. That was certainly our case. Just what they did from a matter of leadership and then what they contributed on the field. There's a real void there right now, so the challenge is for our older guys to step up a notch or two, and then the other guys to fill the void underneath that. So it's an ongoing process. It'll carry right into preseason. We certainly have a lot of work to do before our first game.
All right, Coach, thank you so much for your time. We'll look forward to the fall. We'll send it back to you guys in the studio.